They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We work this savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up, what up, what up? Salute to everybody in the building. Peace and blessings to everybody. Shout out to my man Hector Solis in the cash out with the $5 holler, man. Thank you for supporting the grind, Mr. VPN General. You and Alex Ostain are the VPN Generals, boy. VPN gang. Peace and blessings. How's everybody doing today? Shout out to my guy Terrell Davis in the building. Peace and blessings. My man Hector Solis. Dr. Key will be here in a second. But yeah. So it's Friday, Shabbat. You know how that be right there. You know, that's a special day every Friday. You know, that's a good day. It's a good day. So I'm looking at this thing, right? Boots and Virgil about to happen. Or are they capping on the situation? But from what it looked like, Boots just want one fight at 140-54 just to get his bearings. And then we might be getting that Virgil Ortiz versus Boots Ennis. And if we get that Virgil Ortiz versus Boots Ennis, that better be a pay-per-view fight right there. Shout out to my brother Brooklyn C in the motherfucking building. Peace and blessings to you, my brother. Hope everything's well with you. But yeah, so Dr. Key will be here in just a second. But that fight between Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis, it's a good fight for Virgil right now. But once Boots get his bearings at 154, like Virgil, I look at that fight like Floyd versus Madonna. Like, yeah, Virgil, you might come forward, you got power and everything, but Boots is a skilled boxer. Like, I don't really see nothing that Boots do that Romain Villa don't do. Like, I think Virgil is a bigger Romain Villa. Because Virgil, he stands forward, he comes straight forward, he likes to bang it out. Virgil Ortiz is just, he's a heavier-handed motherfucking The nigga that just lost to Shakur Stevenson, Williams Zepeda. Honestly, Hector Solis, I really don't know, bro. I'm just trying to figure out why they're going that way, Hector Solis. Like, I would respect them more. Like, most champions, when they move up to fight another champion. Like, that's the way most of them do. But I guess, I don't fucking know. I mean, Virgil Ortiz does have the intern belt, but I guess Boots want to see what the water like up there. I can't make an excuse for it, Hector. But Virgil's been up there for a couple of years, so I guess well, something. When Terrence Crawford moved up to 147, he fought Jeff Horn. He didn't go out to Keith Thurman or Earl Spence because he would have got smashed. A lot of people will move up and challenge for a belt, but they won't move up and challenge the top guy at that division. That would be career suicide. Like, most people don't do that, especially in this day and age. Like, to move up and challenge the top guy, nah. When Canelo moved up to 168, first off, he wasn't moving up to 168 as long as Benavidez had a belt. But when Canelo did move up to 168, he fought Avril Virgil. You feel me? He didn't go out to Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders or Callum Smith when he first got there. He fought his sparring partner, Avril Virgil, for a belt. He didn't go after the belt. You feel what I'm saying? Then, after he got situated with that weight, then Canelo started picking off the champions, and he saved Caleb Plant for last. But, like, most people, they're going to go after the weak link first. Like, now, anyway, he came up and fought Stephen Fultz, and that was some gangster shit right there. I can't lie. He fought the best of the division. But 9 times out of 10, most people ain't doing that. Because when you fighting, say like you fighting another division, like, say like you was fighting at 147, you was walking around at like 170, and you was cranking down to 147. Now you don't move to 154. These niggas is walking around at 200 and 190, cranking down to 154. See, it's bigger muscle mass and bigger weight mass right there. So you don't even know how these guys are coming and what they're bringing, what their firepower is, and what's all that right there. So it's best to go against a decent person at that division right there, somebody that's making it at that division, just so you can see what the fuck is coming at you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when Roy Jones moved to 175, he didn't go out to no belt. He went out to Virgil Hill. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's calculated. Like Alexander Usyk, when he moved up to heavyweight, he didn't go out to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, or Anthony Joshua. He fought some fights before that. Usyk is now a certified heavyweight now, but, it takes time to grow your muscles into that division, because you got to realize you only get between 5 to 7 pounds a year in muscle mass. So, it takes a little minute to get that involved. So, shout out to the butcher in the building. And Bruce Gas and motherfucking Jazz, salute. I mean, I feel you, Hector, but I just sat there and told you the reason why he probably did that, though. Like, honestly, I felt like Boots and Virgil should have went at it. Like, Boots, you almost 6 feet tall. You've been struggling in that damn weight class. Like, you're a big guy, but still, his muscle mass wouldn't catch up. But you're supposed to have more skill than Virgil. So your skills, it should be your skills versus the size. But, I can't tell no man how to do his thing, but trying to bring somebody up, like, bringing somebody up, really, you're not going to really feel the true extent of a 157 pounder or 154 pounder unless he's trying to use this fight to build muscle on. So when he comes around to the next fight, he'll have his body more in shape and more attuned to the 154. Maybe that's what he's doing. I really don't know what that man's doing. You feel me? All I know is he done signed back with Eddie Hearns, and we all know how that situation be. Like you with Eddie and them, like they're a bunch of turkinators or whatever they call it. Like whatever Turkey say is how they roll. Like they roll about Turkey. It's all about motherfucking Turkey. Like it's all good though. But I don't really want to get too much into this until Dr. Key get here, but them Canelo and Crawford tickets have been fabricated. I knew they didn't sell all the damn tickets. You got Blue Blood, them talking about 50,000 tickets been sold. Nigga, they haven't even sold 10,000 tickets. That stadium gonna be empty as fuck. It's gonna be empty. Ain't nobody paying for them damn tickets. They're not. Because for one, didn't nobody ask for Canelo and Crawford. It's like they put together a fight, gave it some fake ass buzz, and made it like must see TV. Like motherfuckers didn't ask for this. Like we didn't ask for this. But the queen of jabs is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to the motherfucking jab queen in the building. Salute. But like Turkey is every time Turkey makes a fight up, he makes it seem like it's a must-see fight. Like it's a fight that we asked for and shit. And that don't be the case at all. Like, nigga, didn't nobody ask for this shit. You know something, Hector? That is actually a good idea. I never even thought about Boots going to Jake Paul, but probably would be a good better than Eddie because hell, he got Conor Ben over there. He ain't never given the Conor Ben fight. Like that should have been a given right there. Like Conor Ben was trying to get his IBF belt. So why the hell did you not fight Conor Ben? But see, Conor Ben has a lifetime contract with Eddie Hearns, just like Anthony Joshua, Leigh Woods, and that damn kid Galilee or Galahad or whatever his fucking name is. Shout out to all things big AMC FSG in the building. So when you got one of them contracts with Eddie gonna fight for you like for his last breath. He gonna make sure that he does everything that's possible to make sure that you succeed. Like, look at Leigh Woods, Joe Cordina now. Like, shit. I almost thought George Kambosos signed to Eddie Hearns because he kept getting title shots. Like, this man took 5 straight L's and still coming back for title shots. Like, why did motherfuckers make him the premier person? Like, they act like this nigga was the end-all, be-all, the same way he tried to do Edwin De Los Santos, like, using them as measuring sticks. Like, how y'all using measuring sticks when it's half a ruler? Like Edwin De Los Santos, my nigga William Foster III beat the shit out of him. Then, you know, he won off El Rayo by knockout. Like, that shit crazy. Hey, the Butcher, I thought the Rashidi Ellis and Book shit was a done deal now. I don't know, man. But the doctor be here in a second. She'll let you know. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building, Shalom, and Shalom to Big AMC FSG, Brian the King Falcone in the motherfucking building. Salute. Salute. Yeah, but yeah, I thought they was dead set on the fight. But who knows? See, one thing I've seen what Boots is doing, he's doing what Demetrius Andrade did, right? He getting his money. Because Eddie will pay you. But I can't say Eddie ain't giving him good fights because he did get the Amanta Stanionis fight for unification. So he did get that. He got the unification fight. And he didn't have no choice on the Karen fight because that was mandatory. And they basically the David Avanesian fight was really the only one that Eddie Hearns really put on because Turkey did the Montestanionis fight. So it is what it is on that. But see, the thing is though, when did all this Boots hate start coming out? I'm just wondering. But then I thought about it. The same way they hated on Earl and they tried to push Terrence Crawford, right? So now they hating on Boots to push Brian Norman. And the shit looks so familiar because Brian Norman, his dad ducked the hell out of Boots the whole time he was there. The same way Terrence and Bomac was ducking Earl at first. And then, after the narrative came, they switch it up. Y'all see how these shits be going on? The same way Tim Bradley talked all that crazy shit about Earl, but that nigga retired, so he didn't have to fight Earl for that belt. Like, these motherfuckers, they take happenstance and issues and little pieces of history and lie about the situation and push a false narrative. Like, it's crazy, man. And then motherfuckers want a certain amount of money that they don't even fucking earn. You know something, Ron Walker? I don't agree with that, bro. I think Murtalev already said that he wants to fight Jaron Ennis. Bakram Murtazelev, he said he'll fight Boots. Virgil Ortiz said he wants to fight Boots. Xander Zayas, the WBO champion, Xander Zayas, has just called out Boots and said he wants to fight Jaron Ennis. So motherfuckers is calling his name at 154. They telling him, like, look, this ain't 147, nigga. We cracking up here. And see, Boots at 147, and he was 5'10", he was a lot bigger than people. Now he's up here with Jesus Ramos and motherfuckers that actually get big. You feel me? So, he's up here with motherfuckers like Sebastian Fundora, like motherfuckers is actually big. So, they trying to get it popping. Because Xander Zayas, he even called him out. But the doctor's in the building. Salute to Dr. Key in the building. How you doing today?
Hey, how are you? Happy Friday. Wait a minute. What did I do with my thing?
I didn't say Xander was ready for him, though, Hector, but Xander called him out. He said he want the winner.
All the smoke. He want all the smoke.
Here she go. He just said he want. He said he want the winner between Virgil and Boots. And I said, well, he must want a first loss.
Oh, wow. Well, if it's, no, I have faith.
You think he'll beat Boots?
Competitive. No, I don't think he'll beat Boots.
Okay.
But that's still my boy, though. Even if you guys know, I stand by my fighters, win, lose, or draw.
Nick Ball.
Like Xander. Yep, Nick Duck Shoo. But we're gonna correct that. We're gonna get some correction. We're gonna get some order going. But happy Friday, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us today. Shout out to all of y'all. I hope that you guys are having a blessed day. I hope y'all families are blessed and everybody is healthy. I'm dedicating my portion of the show. Upper. I said upper.
I'm waiting. Who you dedicated to?
Oh, okay. Because sometimes I worry about you sometimes, man. I really do. But anyways, I'm dedicating my portion of the show to where's my thing? Why is my thing acting so slow? Okay, anyways, to LaJohntay Wester yesterday with the Baltimore Ravens. There was so many questions that people had for LaJohntay yesterday. How was he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Everything is it gonna carry over upper? And what did we see? LaJohntay Wester ran for a touchdown upper. a return touchdown. And it was beautiful how he did it. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. What did y'all like?
I knew she was gonna do that shit. I knew she was gonna. I wasn't even trying to.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What?
I knew you was gonna come at my Colts today. I knew it.
Yeah. So shout out to
When you paused and said up, I said, "Ah, shit, here we go again."
shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know when the last time I saw a Colts do that, but no. But
Well,
there's a first time for everything.
You know the significance about Baltimore versus the Colts?
What is that?
You know what Baltimore name used to be?
What is that, Upper?
The Baltimore Colts. Do you know what team Indianapolis used to be?
The Indiana Ravens.
No, the Baltimore Colts.
Oh, okay.
Baltimore Indies have always been the same team. They changed, and then they made a new one. But Indianapolis was the Baltimore Colts. So they have a long-standing rivalry. Yeah. But it's all good. As long as Chicago loses this week, I'm cool.
Chicago's gonna win Sunday. And I also want to dedicate my portion of the show to Dolly Parton, my girl. Dolly was just given the Guinness World Records Icon Award because she has 11 world record titles. It is the highest honor an individual can receive from the organization. I think her and Michael Jackson are the only ones up. Because Michael done broke so many things. But
Michael broke a lot.
Yeah,
Mariah too.
So shout out to Dolly Parton. That's my girl. Fun fact. Back in the day when she first came out, a lot of music execs was trying to get over on her because they looked at her, no offense, but as a dumb blonde woman.
With
and
big
so, right. Okay. Thank you, Upper. So what ended up happening, she would like play the game, like, act a little ditzy and everything. But when it came to business in that table, she blew everybody away. That's why Dolly owned everything. You have to get permission to even sing Jolene or I Will Always Love You. Like, that's how cold blood. Like, she put the execs in a chokehold, and that's saying a lot for women in the music industry back then. You understand? So shout out to Dolly Parton.
And she also had that Caucasian persuasion, so they allowed her to do it.
Oh,
and you're right, Rod Walker. And you're right, Rod Walker. In the 90s, the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens was the same team, but back then with Johnny Unitas, my man Johnny U, he played for the Baltimore Colts. You feel me? But they changed that around though. But matter of fact, I like to dedicate a portion of the show as well.
I swear to God.
Winners 66. I understand that the Ravens were in Cleveland. I said before, the Baltimore Colts are in Indianapolis. Johnny Unitas and the Baltimore Colts moved from Baltimore to Indianapolis. We took y'all team. They're the same team. And then y'all got Cleveland's team. That's what I was explaining, winners. Baltimore and Indy was the same team. They just changed from Baltimore to Indianapolis. Go do some research. I know about my team. I know about Eric Dickerson, Johnny Unitas. I know about my team that I'm repping. But I want to dedicate a portion of this show, shout out to Rick Timms, to Sha'Carri Richardson's boyfriend. Shout out to that guy right there, man. He's done been through a lot of trauma, and usually we don't see stuff like this happen where men are getting abused and it's brought to the light. Sha'Carri Richardson couldn't run in the track and field because she was assaulting her husband or her boyfriend. She was beating the hell out that man in the airport, and they locked her butt up. And shout out to that man for showing restraint when he knew he could have punished her. Shout out to that man for showing due diligence. And shout out to him for having a just heart because he has been going through this for a while. We are living in a day and age where people are entitled that they believe they can put their hands on another person and not get hit back. So shout out to the men that's out here allowing women to still do what they can do, because if people start hitting each other back, it will not be a good thing. But shout out to that man right there. He suffered a grave injustice. But I don't hear the feminists talking about equal rights on that right there, huh?
Anyways, back to boxing talk. Lord have mercy.
She was
My
boxing
God.
his ass up. She was boxing him up, David. I said
Oh,
she from the
thank you, Upper.
hood. She
Thank you
from the
so much.
hood.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Hey, Marquis. Hey, Rod. Hey, Hector. Hey, Rick. Good to see you, Kings. Salute to the beautiful Queen, Jab Queen Boxing. Salute, Queen. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to her channel. Now, let's get it going. Um, hmm. Let's get this going. Okay, sorry. Um, I'm wondering, should we start with this one or start with the other one? Well, you guys were talking about Boots. So Boots, there's two contenders for Boots, Upper. There's the Lima guy, Usima Lima, and then there's Rashidi Ellis. Rashidi Ellis has came out and told Eddie Hearn that he's willing to accept the $500,000. If you guys recall, yesterday Rashidi, or the day before yesterday, Rashidi turned it down. But it looks like he is now accepting the $500,000. Now, a lot of people are saying that this would be too much. Like, is this too much of a risk for Boots, Upper, to be fighting Rashidi Ellis before he gets to Virgil Ortiz? Now that we know Virgil and Boots is being lined up for January, what do you think?
I
Should
don't
he
think
stick
so,
with Usima?
because I don't think so, because if he can't step it up and do it to this guy right here, then he doesn't need to be in that situation. You say you say you want to be the best, you want to fight the best, then you gonna have to represent. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to do what you gotta do. Plus, people want to see you versus that man anyway. So go ahead and get it popping. It ain't like you going after Baccaram or Fundora in them right now, so you might as well take it. Plus, if he faced this fight right now, I think Boots could probably get Rashidi out of there within 6. I mean, I think it'd be a good fight until Rashidi runs out of gas. And I think with them body shots, he's gonna run out of gas. This is not a front foot dominant Mexican. Boots could actually chase this man down. And I feel like Rashidi had his best years right now. I've been watching a couple of his fights on TLC, and he lost 2 fights a couple weeks ago. So like, he's not the top of his name. That's why I'm like, bro, you should have took 250. But you got 500. You better take it. I know his family was sitting there talking about, what's up, nigga? Are you stupid? And so he thought about it, was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get no bigger payday than this right here. Let me go ahead and take this shit. So that's what he called him back. But if Boots want to get in prime motherfucking shape for a Virgil Ortiz fight, he better take a tough fight.
Well, let's see if the let's see if the ship has sailed, or as far as Boots fighting the Lima guy, or let's see if Eddie can make something happen in which Rashidi Ellis and Boots can, get it cracking. Now, the fight will be in October. You understand that? So, and then that'll give what, November, December, January. Yeah, that's about right on time for a quick
That's
turnaround
that's
fight for Virgil Ortiz.
that's just like if you try to fight 4 times a year. That'll be the right amount of spacing.
Yeah. Hey Butcher. Hey Sus M. Good to see you. Where you been? Hey Brian, the king of the chat. How you doing, King? Hey Tunnel Vision. Where you been, Tunnel Vision? Haven't seen you in a while. Um but yeah,
There,
so
he said that Rashidi almost pulled a Brian Norman, turned down that big money for an undercard for 65,000.
oh my god. You know what? To be honest with y'all, I see Upper said 6, Hector saying 4 rounds. I have I wouldn't be surprised if that goes to the cards up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Nah, because Rashidi Ellis' gas tank ain't what it used to be.
But how
And you can't
many rounds is he fighting in TCL? That
one,
doesn't have 12 rounds, does it? No.
one, one.
No, it don't.
They're 1 round fights, Key.
So how is that boxing? What do they do?
They fight for 1 round.
No, let me look it up. You sending me off.
Why do you think I'm gonna lie to you?
Hold on,
Why
let
she
me see.
why she looking it up, man? Y'all support the grind on this Friday, man, on this Shabbat, man. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal and support the kids, man. Support the grind, man. She think I'm bullshit.
I don't hold on.
Go look, Key.
I'm looking right now. I just don't. Shut up, Ever. Okay, full fights. I just let me see.
That means you got to put it all on the line in that 1 round.
I thought it was like 3.
No, you
No,
thinking
see these
about
two girls, they banging, and it's
you thinking about overtime boxing.
no okay. But this one right here, the two girls are fighting Christina Cruz, and it's one of 24.
24
Yes,
rounds.
yeah. Look, how do
Well,
they do this?
you asked what Rashidi fighting. And I said he's fighting 1 rounders. Shalom to Miss Serena in the building. Salute, Queen.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, so shoot, Rashidi.
Now you understand why he getting
But
1,500 a fight
but he did do
and lost 2 of them.
no, but look, Upper, he did fight in what, June or May, and like a 10 round fight. So that's good. His gas tank is there.
Look who he fought.
I mean, I get that, Upper, but still, the point is that he got the feel of being in a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. So y'all think
That's
that
like
this is
saying if you play somebody in chess that's not good, you got the feeling of playing chess, but then when you play somebody that's great in chess, they destroy your ass just because you had the feeling. Don't mean you know what I'm saying.
hey.
That's just saying like you go your whole life procreating with a condom on. I mean, you got the
Oh,
feeling, but you really don't get the feeling. You feel what I'm saying?
thank you, Upper. Thank you for
I'm just
that.
saying, I'm just saying, like to people, it's a big difference than procreation with a prophylactic and procreation without a prophylactic. And that's just like fighting somebody that's substantial and fighting somebody that's non-essential.
Oh my God.
I'm just giving people something that they can understand.
Ah, my goodness. Whatever, Brooklyn C. Whatever. Speaking of understand, Charles Conwell. I brought him up yesterday. I'm like, where is Charles?
Ducking.
Charles is coming back on October 18th or the 25th. Shout out to Brunch Boxing. I had to say this, because I've been asking about where is Charles Conwell. Who do we want to see him fight, Upper?
Kevin Sims.
Upper echelon. That is, you are so mean. No, Kenneth is not. He had a bad freaking game plan, okay?
his
God.
whole career is a bad game plan, honestly.
Whatever, Upper.
I'm
Whatever.
just saying Kenneth Sims would be the type of level that Charles Conwell will actually fight. If he has to fight somebody better than that, he's gonna duck. You feel what I'm saying? He is gonna duck. He is
I
not
don't
going
think
higher than
so.
that.
I think Charles Conwell. I think Charles, he said that he's ready for all the smoke, and he's ready for a
He
championship.
he hasn't even fought nobody in the top 15.
But now is the time.
He can fight Brandon Adams then.
Nobody
I would
knows
love
who
to see.
Brandon is, Upper. Nobody knows.
Brandon just fought a couple months ago.
Are you sure Brandon Adams fought?
Yeah, remember he got cheated.
He said fight Blair to Flair. Rick, log out. I'm so sick of y'all.
Bladder
Listen.
Flair. Oh shit! Bladder Flair versus Charles Conwell would actually be. I would actually go for Bladder Flair.
What?
I would actually go for Bladder Flair.
He's a 140. I want these boys at the 154 to get it on. Pause. Like, it's time. I'm tired of the bringing guys up and doing all that. No. If it's not people like Jesus Ramos, Lubin is out of there. Well, I can't even say Ramos is being lined up. Dang. Oh,
Said two said
he could fight Tim Zoo's brother.
what? What? Tim Park? It ain't no Zeus. It ain't no Zeus. What's he fighting? Nathaniel Park?
Upper, his name is Nikita Zoo. Okay. God.
Nikita Park or Nikita Woods, but it ain't no damn zoo. It's a petting farm.
God.
Nikita Petting Farm.
How about Charles Conwell versus Vito Mielnicki? That's a good fight.
He is not gonna get in there with Vito Mielnicki.
Come on.
I think Vito smokes him.
That's a 50-50 fight now,
40-60.
Wow.
I'm just saying, white chocolate or white magic, whatever they call that man, is gonna put hands and feet on Charles because Charles hasn't had no competition. Matter of fact, I'm glad the butcher is in here right now. How about this man goes up against what's the nigga name that he was talking about yesterday? That's 10-1. Major
Madrimov?
Nah, black guy. The little young dude I said is a prospect. Hackett. How about Charles Conwell go against Jaleel Hackett?
Jaleel Hackett is a 147.
No, he's 154.
Is he?
Yeah, Major Hackett is 154. He got his ass whooped at 154.
Oh, shut up. He's just so mean.
I'm just telling the truth. What you want to say? What you want to say? Well, Jaleel Hackett got in the fight and he just succumbed to his opponent. He just didn't have the right game plan and he just couldn't make it across the finish line. He succumbed to the loss there.
Thank you, Upper. You don't like boxing. You don't.
I love it. I don't just like it. I love it.
You don't like
it. Yeah, Tellers versus Conwell is a great one, but Conwell ain't gonna take that, Rod Walker. He's not getting in there with your Nellis. He said, no Nellis, no Tellers. No. He is not going for that right there.
Well, just to let you guys know, Nikita Tszyu and Charles Conwell are both 11-12 in the IBF. Boom. And so that could definitely be made. And
man, that nigga about as good as George Kambosos.
And he is number 10 in the WBO. Boom. How about that? And Nikita Tszyu is 15 in the WBO.
The only Nikita that I know that was gangster was Nikita Koloff.
God.
And that was wrestling. And that shit wasn't real. So his shit was fake too.
Oh my God. Whatever. You guys don't like boxing. You don't like boxing.
Key, let me ask you. Okay, we don't like boxing. I'm glad you said this. Okay. How many Nikita Tszyu fights have you watched? See, you don't like boxing.
Maybe
none.
2. Well, Nikita only fought like 9 times or 10 times. I watched his last fight. I did watch his last fight because it was on that.
Who was his last fight, Key?
I don't remember the guy's name.
Oh, so it was that memorable.
I don't remember his name.
Exactly. Exactly. Something that's not even worth thinking about, right?
Oh my goodness.
You had a chance to represent for Nikita Koloff. I mean, not Nikita Koloff,
I
because he's not.
mean, but look though, but now that Tim Zoo is
Matter
taking
of
some
fact,
time
you want me to
off,
tell you? You want me to tell you what I remember about Nikita?
what?
Le Film. Remember that?
Okay.
It was a show called Le Film Nikita. I
Yes.
remember that.
Yes. Thank you, Upper.
So why would his dad name him I mean, not Le Film, but why would his dad name him Nikita and put the Le Film silent?
Upper, I think you're just being a little too hard on the Tim Zoos, on the Zoos family.
Name one of them that's great. His dad only claimed to fame is he get the lucky punch off his ass. Judah didn't get his ass tore out by the damn motherfucking British guy.
Whatever. Okay. Thank you, Upper. Well, speaking of 154 with Charles Conwell, he said we're going to end it here. He is waiting for, because remember I said that he's waiting. He wants a champion. He wants to fight the big fights. And he said that Fundora um, is made ready for him. He said a lot of people underestimate. He said a lot of people underestimate how good he really is. I think he's a good fighter, but I just think I'm better. I just think I just think there are things that I have in my game that I can use to exploit and beat him. I like it. See, you guys are giving Charles Conwell such a hard time. And look, he's ready for the all the smoke. Rod, Rick Timms, come on, hey James, you guys like he's
Oh
ready
wow.
now. Marquis, like you guys hear that? He's ready. Upper. So nobody's gonna say anything nice. Charles Conwell just said that he's gonna upset Fundora. That he's ready for the championship fights. Nobody? Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, he's returning in October, and guess what? I'm getting the card ready just because I'm petty like that. Just because y'all don't like it, I'm gonna have Charles Conwell's card ready. How about that? I can't believe y'all. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Haters. Mediocre, overhyped. Okay. What makes him ready? Because he said that he's ready. He said that for he's ready for the fight. He's ready for the big names, Rod. He's ready to get in there and look, he's fighting in October. And look at where he's ranked, you guys. He's ranked number 12 in the IBF, right? Woo! That's good. And he's ranked number 10 in the WBO. Woo! So he's getting there. Come on, Rick, he's getting there. Charles Conwell is working himself up, right, Upper, to get a chance. He said he's gonna beat up Fundora. Come on, y'all.
And you know what else?
Oh my God, I don't even what Upper what.
Well, you know what Keyshawn Davis also said he was gonna beat up Abdullah Mason. We see where he at. He done retired.
Whatever.
He sat there
Whatever.
and whooped. But first he sat there and talked all that shit, knowing he wasn't gonna do it. That's what Charles Conwell do.
Whatever. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that man Charles Conwell don't want no smoke. Yep. But can I get 4 people to support the grind on this Shabbat? I need 4 people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind on this Shabbat today. And I hope everybody having a good Shabbat as well. But Charles Conwell is not trying to fight. He's not trying to fight. All these people talk, but they don't never do what they say they're going to do. I'm tired of this new generation, these Generation Zs or Z, whatever the fuck they call Gen
Whatever.
Zs. Motherfuckers on soy milk and motherfucking miso soup and shit, you know?
Oh,
Hey, but
whatever, Rick. Whatever.
I
Whatever.
seen a post, right,
What?
about us born in the 80s. They say we practically immortal. You feel me? Like people that's born in the 80s, right? We done lived through 5 generations. Like 5 different decades. You feel me? The 80s, 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, the 2020s. We done lived through 2 centuries, the 1900s and the 2000s. We done lived through 2 millenniums, the thousands, and now we're in the 2000s. We're practically fucking immortal. Ain't no other generation say they can do shit like that. Like we some bad motherfuckers.
Oh my good. Thank you, Upper. And thank you, Hector. Thank you so much for that. You guys, you know what? You guys do not like boxing because Charles is trying to come back and he's ranked now top 15 and he's up and he wants, at least he's calling out Fundora. At least he's calling out the heavy hitters in the division. Come on, y'all. Like oh, and number 2 in the WBA is Boots Ennis. Interesting.
He could have called on Boots.
Well, he's not ranked in the WBA, Upper. Charles Conwell is not ranked in the WBA.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, tough crowd today. Anyways, shout out to Charles Conwell, okay, making his return. And guess who's returning, Upper?
Don't say shitty Andrade.
Really, Upper? Really? I told y'all that he called out Sherez and Sherez ran from him, period. Boom. How about that? Anyways, y'all some haters today. My goodness. But he's an older fighter, Upper. Shout out to the old crew. God, Rick Tim's done finna cuss me out for today. They finna snap. What is it? Rick Tim's done finna go. Okay. So, what is his name, Upper? Shoot. Hold on. I'm looking at my notes. I have it here of the older fighter that's Darrell. What's his first name?
Anthony Darrell.
Anthony Darrell.
The one that Caleb Plant put in the dirt.
Yes.
Hell, if that's the case, Amir Khan need to come on back and fight.
Okay.
And motherfucking and Prince Nassim Hamed need to come on back and fight at 180.
Okay, and guess who else? I got one more lined up. Guess who's fighting? Guess who she'll be fighting? And from either January or early spring. Triple G. Woo! So that makes Manny Pacquiao, Nonito Donaire, Chocolatito, Oliver McCall, Ricky Hatton, and now who did I just say? Oh, Triple G. All coming back, you guys. Are we excited?
Yay!
Oh, come on. I saw that. I was like, oh my God, y'all are gonna be excited about this one. I knew it.
It looks like boxer might catch another body in the ring.
Oh my God. Upper. Come on now. Triple G obviously loves the sport. I just know that they better not give us Canelo versus Triple G part 4. I can't take it anymore. But
maybe they should finally give us Boo Boo versus Triple G shit.
Oh, really, Upper? Really? Why y'all gotta keep? See, that's how you know he the man, okay? Y'all just gotta keep bringing him up. But are we excited to see the return of Triple G in a few months? That'd be crazy.
No, because I remember his last fucking fight was some bullshit.
What about Anthony Darrell? We excited?
That nigga had a seizure when Caleb Plant hit him.
Okay.
He did. He did.
Thank you guys. Y'all are just tough.
You had Earl Spence talking about put his ass in the dirt.
You guys, this is a tough crowd today. I see. So I'm just happy that all of these old school fighters are coming back in the ring to show these little young whippersnappers something, a thing or two. That's actually pretty dope, Upper. Anyways, I'll move on. I'll move on because obviously, clearly, I have haters. Darrell is broke. Thank you, Rob Walker. Thank you so much. What if they just love the sport, y'all? What if they just love the sport? Salute to the beautiful Queen DZ. Hey, frequent. Not no let Triple G enjoy retirement. Triple G don't want to enjoy retirement. He will be fighting after Ricky Hatton, allegedly.
This shit, you can't make this shit up.
So it's wrong that we have to return the Triple G them up. Come on now. So you got Manny Pacquiao. Wait, so it's
Okay,
Manny
Triple G's last fight, it was a total of 300 punches thrown the whole fight, and only 83 landed with both him and Canelo fighting. They only landed 83 punches. Who the fuck wants to see Triple G back in the fucking ring?
Well, obviously Triple G wants to see himself back in the ring, upper. I told y'all King Kong Ortiz and Oliver McCall started something. I told
Shout
y'all.
out to my man Richie L in the motherfucking building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Well, nah, it was Mike Tyson and Jake Paul that did that motherfucking damn set it off. Motherfuckers think that they about to get like it ain't. They not gonna stop this till one of these motherfuckers get carried out of here with a white sheet over their face. Now, if it's dangerous for young fighters, these old niggas should understand. They too damn old not to know better. Now, people think this shit's fun and games until one of these old ass bosses get sent to the upper room. And when that fucking happens, I'm gonna be like, I told you. See, I told you.
Oh my goodness.
That's what it is. That's what it is, Key. They gonna send one of these old ass niggas to the upper room. And it won't be nobody else's fault but his team for training him for this bullshit. That's why Floyd said, I'm not coming back for this shit. Floyd's smart. You don't think Floyd wants some money? Floyd like money. He the exhibition man. But Floyd ain't coming back for a real fight. Floyd said, fuck that shit. Next thing you know, we're going to have James Lights Out Tony in that motherfucker trying to fight another fight. Shit.
I mean, would it be so bad, upper? They obviously they feel like
He can't spell his name.
Upper, they obviously feel like they can still do it. Listen, if Anthony Darrell and Chocolatito and Triple G and Ricky Hatton is coming back, then damn it, guess what I'm gonna do? Put the fight card together.
And guess what? I guarantee all these people coming back are not fighting contenders. They are not going to fight they're not going to fight anybody. What they're doing is taking up space on a fucking card. They're being a fucking damn clown show. And that's what it is. Like, it's a travesty to the sport of boxing. They're making a joke out of a sport. Like, they're making a joke out of the sport of boxing. Because if they get in there with anybody that's a contender, they might die in the ring. Literally, like die. The geriatric patients might have a heart problem, heart complication, or get knocked, slammed the fuck out.
Hey, K Kazi, good to see you, King. I want Andre Ward back versus Jake Paul. See, there you go, frequent. Call him out. Andre, can we get Andre in there? Might as well. Ricky hadn't come back. Might as well. And also a return fight. Oscar Valdez. Oscar will be fighting Ricky Medina in a super featherweight fight on September 6th in Nogales, Mexico. Shout out to our Mexicans out there. Are we excited to see Oscar Valdez return? Nobody? Fine.
I think Andre Ward beat the shit out of Jake Paul, even after he's been out of the damn ring for so long.
Really?
Hell yeah. Andre Ward, man, Jake Paul is ass, Key. He's fucking ass with no wet wipes. Exactly. They just had a man die in Japan. Like, you can't play boxing. That's what I say. These people playing in our face with this boxing shit. They're playing. They're playing boxing. And people really get hurt and get killed in this thing, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all taking this shit for a joke. You said not Jake Paul. His Excellency said he's Jack Paul. Well, he needs to stop jacking Paul. How about that? Because that's what he's doing. If he's naming himself Jack Paul, then he's jacking Paul. And you can't jack Paul when you're not doing the business that Jake Paul is doing. Jake Paul's selling out shows. Turkey has yet to sell out a show. And stop calling that man His Excellency, man. That's like, never mind, I'm not even about to say that word. I might get in trouble for saying that. But shout out to the chat, man. I need 4 people to support the grind. Can I get 4 people to support in the Cash App or the PayPal on this Shabbat?
I am not Rod Walker. I'm just saying they coming back. I'm gonna report on it. They said they coming back, y'all. Speaking
He said she gonna be at the fight.
Shut up. Speaking of Moses Atumwa, as we know, this Turkey.
Oh yes.
He is really moving Moses Atumwa to be a heavyweight champion in the future. He has a fight with Dillian White. Dylan White.
Yes, sir.
You can't wait for this fight on August 16th. Now, people are saying that this fight will be Moses Atumwa's biggest test so far in his career. What say you, Upper? Because I know you have a lot to say with this whole Dillian. You can't stand Dillian White.
Beat that nigga. Beat that nigga the fuck up. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Ashley's corner. I want you to beat that nigga like he owe you back child support. Beat that nigga for Willie Lynch. Beat that nigga for everybody that's ever came. Beat that nigga for Nat Turner, man. Beat that nigga, dog.
Upper.
Beat that nigga because he reminds me of Playboy Reigns. Beat that nigga
Oh
ass.
my God. Upper echelon. Okay, so do you guys oh my God. So do you think that this will be a test for Moses for Atumwa?
Yeah, he better make sure they take the drug test too, because we know how Dillian likes to cheat.
Oh my God.
It's a proven fact. It's a proven fact.
Thank you, Upper. So we'll be definitely tuned in. That bout is on August 16th. Also on that fight card, we will have the return of Nick Ball. Nick Ball is going to fight after y'all know, Nick Ball, one of my faves, but he did duck Shushu. But he is supposed to be fighting. Let me get his name. It's a new opponent. He's fighting Sam Goodman. And they're calling it an elite matchup. I don't know. I don't think Sam Goodman is all that though.
I don't think either one of them is, but it's all right.
Oh, whatever, Rick. I used to be ringside. I got Nick Ball. Y'all already know how I'm coming. I think Nick Ball gets Sam Goodman. I wouldn't be surprised if he stops him, but that will be on the Moses and Dillian White. Then we got Nick Ball and Sam Goodman. That's on August 16th in Riyadh. So it'll be in the afternoon, mid-morning afternoon, I think. I think. I'm not sure. Because, of course, you know, they hardly promote their cards over there. So it's hard to tell the time of when the stuff is going to be. But another fight that is upcoming. So we've been talking about Upper for the past couple days.
Sugar Shane coming back.
No, he's not. Why is you being? Wait, are you that upset that all these old school fighters, is coming back up? I can't.
They say Sugar Shane and Margarito about to run it back for the 3rd time.
I cannot believe you. You that mad, Upper?
I'm just saying.
Ashley, if you salute to the beautiful queen, Ashley, make sure y'all like, subscribe to her channel. Ashley, we were before you came in. Triple G will be returning to the ring to fight in the early spring or January of 2026. So that makes 6 old school fighters that have made their return or about to return. It will more than likely be, so it's going to be Pacquiao in December, Ricky Hatton in December, and then Triple G. Wow, who would have thought that? Same Stewart to get to the top of the fridge. Okay, mind your business, Rob. Mind your business. Anyways, for the past several days, we've been talking about who is Manny Pacquiao going to fight. Now, we know that One of the names is Barrios, the rematch. And also him possibly potentially fighting Tank Davis or Rolly Romero. But another person that threw their hat in to fight Manny Pacquiao was Ryan Garcia. Well, looks like it appears that maybe Oscar is doing some things behind the scenes because there are reports now that Isaac Pitbull Cruz could be defending his 140 pound WBC interim title against Ryan Garcia. I don't know how they're going to do that because I don't know if Ryan can make 140. I mean 147. No, 140 cuz yeah, 140 cuz Pitbull is 140. I don't know what's going on. Um Upper, would you that now a lot of people were complaining saying, that's a stupid fight, but actually the Mexicans will
That's a
come
nice
out for
fight.
this. The
That's a
Mexicans will
good
come
fight
out
right
for
there.
that.
They
Yeah,
gonna
but
come
the
out for
thing
Ryan and Pitbull. Shit. Just like motherfuckers thought Ryan
exactly.
and Duarte. They thought Ryan and Duarte wasn't gonna do nothing. They came out for Ryan and Duarte as well. I don't think
Exactly.
Ryan can exactly, Ashley. I don't think Ryan can make 140. It might be a 144 catch weight or something. Remember, Devin got the fight at catch weight, so why can't nobody else fight at catch weights? You feel me? It's all good for the Hainotes,
But
the
can
Hainites.
Pitbull make 143 though? Up. I don't know. I think he's pushing it at
Pitbull be about
140.
man. Pitbull be 150 pounds when he fight, so he can make it.
I don't know about this one, Up. I don't know.
And shout out to my guy Animalistic Savant, always coming through supporting the grind with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, King. You always support the grind, and happy Shabbat to you as well, my brother. And can I get 3 more people to support the grind for the day? Just 3 more people to support on this
So no
auspicious occasion. Auspicious, something like that.
so nobody cares about Oscar Valdez returning.
I never knew he left.
Okay. Thank you. So Oscar Valdez, his fight is his fight is September 6th. Okay. He hasn't fought since December, ever since he got knocked out by Navarrete. Okay,
Tell him
but
no herbal tea.
oh my God. I don't to be honest with y'all, I don't like the fact that I think Ryan looks better at 147. Um I think he should stay at 147. I'm not sold on him doing going down to fight Pitbull Cruz at 140. I don't even at a catchweight. I don't like that. I
Tell
don't like
Oscar Valdez no herbal tea.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you. Now, with Ryan Garcia having these verbal external spats with Oscar De La Hoya, why do you think that was Oscar that put that out there? Because Ryan just said he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao or one of his rematch with Rolly Romero. So I think that's Oscar. Is Oscar trying to sabotage something? I don't know.
Oscar don't want Ryan making another deal with PBC without him. He lost 40-some million on the last one with Tank. Oscar know it's big money to be had when you fuck with the PBC. He said, hell no.
Mm, okay. 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 I get that. Father son spat. Thank you, Rod Walker. Thank my God. Well, next up in the news, right? Virgil Ortiz, as we all know, him and Boots have verbally agreed to fight in or some type of agreement to fight in January. He did an interview, Virgil Ortiz did, in which he was talking about sparring Canelo Alvarez. And Virgil said he hits hard, but I know he held back for sure. The one thing I remember is set him up for a shot. I hit him as hard as I could, and his head went like this, barely moved. And Canelo was like, that was good. It didn't do anything to him. Now, some people are saying,
I told you. Charlo found that out the hard way, bro. Charlo
okay,
found that shit out.
now some people are saying that Bud Crawford hits harder than Virgil Ortiz. And so this is a bad comparison to, you know what I'm saying, to say that Bud's power not only won't carry but won't impact Canelo. What
Did
steakhouse?
Jamel Charlo's power impact Canelo? Canelo dropped
I
his
mean, we really
motherfucking
couldn't
hands.
tell because, but Mel hardly threw anything.
No, Mel was catching that nigga with some solid shots. You go back and look. He even caught him with a pull counter, a shot that the nigga didn't see. But I don't know. Because they said Bud Crawford, they said he got some unnatural shit going on right now. They said in the motherfucking training camp, they said Lester Martinez had to pull out his fight because Bud gave that nigga migraines, dog. Like Bud on some shit, dog. Well, I'm not gonna say Bud on some shit, but I've never seen nobody power carry from 135 all the way up to 168. And they say he in there cracking hard right now. They said he putting down 168 pounders, dog. Like Lester Martinez, and we know how good Lester is in headgear. Lester had to pull out his fight because he was catching migraines and shit. Come on now. He wasn't doing that shit to Madrimov. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. So well,
You remember Lester Martinez just pulled out his fight, right, Keith?
yes.
You know he was sparring with Bud. That's why he pulled out. And I thought Lester was a big boy.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
Bud cracking in headgear. What the fuck?
Okay. So what about? Well, let's see how it trend. You know, we only got a few weeks left until the fight card. So between Bud and Canelo. So let's see how this plays out, y'all. Let's see if Canelo can if he's gonna say that's good to cut out to Bud, or if Bud can truly put a beating on Canelo and win a fight.
If Bud cracking like that, Canelo will be in trouble.
Well, there's how do you? Oh God. How do you think?
They say he ain't hitting like he was against Madrimov now. They said Bud done gained 60 pounds. You know, he good now. You know, he done gained muscle memory and everything. You know, he got demon here, demon Hanma, Baki's dad. He got Baki's dad's strength right now.
Who would you guys want to see? I mean, well, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. The more the closer that this fight gets upper, the more I'm intrigued to see it, Canelo versus Bud. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really do believe that Bud Crawford can pull this off.
Of course you can. He put out Lester Martinez in headgear.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, speaking of calling out and put out, Betterbiev is pissed off, upper. Betterbiev has called out Bivol for not taking the third fight with him in Russia. He said our next fight was supposed to take place in Russia. You know what we're talking about now. The third fight with Dmitry Bivol. We were offered great conditions, which were almost impossible to refuse. For my part, I did everything to make the third fight happen, but my opponent chose the path of retreat again. I've waited long enough, and I don't intend to wait any longer. Sitting around doing nothing while someone else is resting is too much. See you on November 22nd. I'm continuing my journey no matter what. So it looks like Betterbiev is done waiting on Bivol. And it looks like we could potentially, after Betterbiev fight in November, there's no reason why we can't get Benavidez and Betterbiev next year. What do you have to say?
I would love to see that. I wish we could have got it instead of damn Anthony fucking Yard.
Anthony Yarde not a bad fighter though, friend.
He's not a good one either.
Oh my
And
God.
and y'all been getting. He's way past his prime. He's way past the motherfucking days of glory. He's been getting the shit kicked out of him lately. And Benavidez is gonna stop that man in less than 6 rounds. It's not even gonna be competitive, dog. But it's, I mean, if you like it, all well, okay.
Well, I'm hoping that we get Benavidez versus Betterbiev, but do you think that it will hit the same now that we're not getting Betterbiev doesn't have the route to get his undisputed titles back for Benavidez to fight him again? That's nasty work that Turkey pulled.
Man, he don't even have to have them belts, man. Like the fight between him and Benavidez is still do numbers. Like it'll still do numbers.
Okay. All right. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Let's see. Benavidez want all the smoke. Does anyone care for the undercard? Um, for which undercard, DZ? Because with Canelo and them, I don't even. The undercard is shot up right now. We about to get into that. Hey Palm, Beterbiev getting up there in age. Yeah. I feel you, Rick. Hector says Canelo will be on a special Ivan Drago chicken diet, so he'll be okay. Thank you, Hector. I'm so done. Okay. Speaking of diet. Speaking of diet, Robert Garcia. People are asking, does Robert Garcia have the best talent in boxing, and does he have the best stable? Right now, he has unified champ Bam Rodriguez, Virgil Ortiz, Remy Mortala, who's the new IBF, and Oscar Duarte, who just did
Beat Kenneth
I.
Sims.
He did I. He did I.
Put hands and feet on Kenneth Sims in
He did
Chicago.
I.
But go ahead.
He did I. He did
He took
I.
an away. He took an away game and prevailed.
Whatever, upper. Whatever. So, what do you guys think? Does Robert Garcia has the best stable? It's hard to argue. He got champion after champion right now.
He got the best stable on paper. I would like to say that he might not have as many, but pound for pound, Bozy Ennis probably got it pound for pound. All right, Arena, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me go wrench up. I'll be right back here. I gotta go wrench up Palm for Arena. And can I still get 3 more people to support the grind? Damn, y'all ain't fuck with your boy today? Y'all ain't fucking with the upper today? Supporting the Cash App with PayPal for me. I'm about to do it now, Raina.
Okay, so here's my thing with it. I feel like as far as accolades and what's been going on, yes, I think the most shocking stable as far as the defeats recently this year is what's his name? Bomac. Bomac took some L's this year that I was just shocked at. And it was the way he took, like, I mean, who can forget a couple weeks ago we seen old boy Pat fall asleep. You feel me? I mean, in the last few minutes of the fight. My God, today. So I think that he has this year, at least starting off, his stable is the most rocky. I'll give it to Robert. I'm gonna have to give it to Robert Garcia. I'm gonna have to give it to Robert Garcia. Benavidez versus Bivol should be revisited now since no Bivol versus act like he don't want that Benavidez smoke. I mean, he took a lot of punishment. I felt like Betterbiev won both of those fights. I think that they robbed Betterbiev. But I would love to see. I agree, Rick. We should be getting that, but Turkey said no. But I do believe that Robert Garcia does have the best stable in boxing right now, as far as what his team has been able to do this year. All of them set a goal this year, and they've all been executing. I can't stunt. From Virgil Ortiz, Bam going after all the smoke, just unified. Raymond Mortala just got the IBF. Now I know he was elevated, you know what I'm saying, to that due to Loma retiring, but to be put in that position, to be in that position, got to give him props for that. And Oscar Duarte, he did all right. I'm hating. I'm being petty. Now Bozy got a good team. Ronnie Shields is going through a few things with his fighters. Um, but his fighters, haven't really. I gotta give it to Robert Garcia. I think Robert Garcia got the best. Got the best stable right now. No problem, Pon. No problem. I think Robert Garcia is good. Shout out to Robert Garcia. His team, everything that they said that they wanted to do, these fighters, they're doing it. I gotta take my hat off to them.
Yeah, they do what they do
Gotta
though.
take my hat off.
And shout out to my brother Hector Solis in the Cash App with the $5 holler for the grind. Appreciate you, my brother. The VPN General, appreciate that, bro. Can we get 2 more people to support the grind for the day? 2 more people. But yeah, Robert Garcia, but I've noticed though, Bam Rodriguez is on snack and he rehydrates so high. Virgil Ortiz rehydrates a lot bigger than his people. Like Oscar Duarte rehydrates a lot bigger than his people. Like all of his fighters are rehydrating a lot more than their counterparts, though, Keith. Are we going to act like they're not doing that?
I mean, but they drink their water, Upper.
And they on snack. So are they on some chips? On some soda crackers and water now?
You possibly. Possibly.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of soda chips and pop, Xander Zayas. Okay. Let's have a celebration. Xander and Virgil Ortiz has been going back and forth. Virgil Ortiz calls Xander Zayas food. And Virgil Ortiz said, I'm a champion, and he is not. Period. Xander, talk your stuff. Okay. Now, would we want to?
Don't Virgil got an intern belt?
Yes, WBC.
Okay, and Xander, you just had a fucking intern. You just only got elevated, nigga. So stop. Don't act like you fought for the championship.
Don't do nigga. Virgil. Don't do Xander. Don't do Xander.
Was Xander trying to do Virgil, and nigga, y'all was in the same situation.
Oh my
Xander
God.
Zayas is food for every champion on that. Xander Zayas is food for the top 10.
Wow, Upper. Wow.
Virgil will beat. He will beat the motherfucking McStuffins out that nigga, dog.
You guys are haters. Y'all are haters. Y'all are haters. Speaking of, so PBC put out the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight on YouTube for anybody that wants to watch. Upper and this sent shockwaves throughout the whole boxing community, and they have been arguing nonstop about this fight, even putting up the rounds and everything. So one thing that was pointed out was a lot of people feel as though Tank, who only threw 200, I think he only threw about 280 punches or so. They feel as though he cannot have that output when he fight against like Shakur Stevenson or
hold on. Did Shakur Stevenson have a lower output than Williams Zepeda?
Yeah, of course. But I mean, that's a given, though. It's Williams.
Okay. So we don't really want to do that. They don't really want to go that way.
But it's Williams Zepeda, though, friend. Come on now.
Okay, well, if this is the amateurs, then Shakur would have lost. Because, the way they score the amateurs, they score points.
Okay, so... No, but come on. Okay, what about the defense and everything? With Shakur's, shoulder roll and...
Well, your defense, if you still getting hit, then the defense ain't coming through all the way, right?
Well, you're gonna get hit in boxing, though, Upper.
Exactly.
But my thing is, okay, but peep game. My thing is, will Tank have to increase his punching output in order to beat Shakur Stevenson or Gary Antoine?
No, Tank ain't never had a high. Go back and look at any of Tank's fights. He's never had a high punch output. He's very efficient, very effective with his shots. He's never had a high output. So I don't even know why people are trying to act like now it's something different. Tank Davis has never had a high output in fight. His punch output has never been that high.
Okay. Okay. What about because I rewatched it on YouTube and do you guys think that Tank got impatient during the fight with Lamont Roach?
I just think Tank didn't have his heart into it. I don't think his heart was in the fight.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Well, the PBC has secured 2 dates in October, and it looks like I don't know if you talked about this already, Upper, but will we be interested in seeing Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz? Chat? No, he was carrying. Barry Hunt gave terrible instructions. Yeah.
So Virgil gonna fight Keith before Boots, huh?
Okay, but Upper, is that a good fight? Do you like it?
I like it. Hell yeah. I like one time getting in there. And like I said, if one time can have his cardio to the max, yeah, outbox him. But if not, it's over with.
I don't know if I like this fight with Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz.
Why not?
I would rather see Virgil Ortiz versus Jesus Ramos.
I would like to see Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz because it's a front foot dominant Mexican versus a skilled boxer. And you know, these are the two people that cancel each other out. So I would like to see if Keith Thurman got it like he say he got it. He done gave it to Barrios. He done gave it to plenty of Mexicans in his career. Now you got a younger one. Let me see what you can do with Virgil. Like Dirk say, what happened to Virgil? I want to see what happened to Virgil. Hey, Pond, he ain't low-key 38. That nigga about 36, 37, though, but keep trying to get a paycheck. Ain't nobody trying to give Keith Thurman a paycheck. Let that nigga go out with a bang. There, I said it.
Oh, so Keith can go out, but not Triple G? Really, Upper? Or Ricky Hatton?
Wow. They done went out with the bang, Keith. Triple G got another Canelo payday. And he only threw 40 punches. I think that's a bang.
Oh my God. Hey, bro, 6500. Hey, Justin. Hope you're having a good day at work, King. Mark.
Tell the man Justin Hawkins in the building.
How about Virgil go get the real WBC belt? Go get that Fundora smoke.
That's a good fight too.
Who would
if I was Virgil, I go get that easy if I was Virgil, I could get that easy Puerto Rican money though.
Okay, you a hater. You're such a hater. Wow.
What you mean?
Okay, what about Frank Martin versus Arnold Barboza? We like it?
Against who?
Arnold Barboza, the one who got beat up by Tio.
Yeah, I guess. That'd be a good comeback fight for Frank Martin anyway, yeah.
Well, this is the reason why I'm mentioning these because these are 2 fights that could potentially be on the PBC versus Golden Boy in October.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The PBC has 2 dates reserved in October, and these 2, Virgil Ortiz versus Keith Thurman, Frank Martin.
So why they do Virgil versus Keith if they really want to battle? Put Fundora against Virgil.
I know, right? I know. Unless my whisper meal with Fundora versus Jamel Charlo is true. I don't know.
Hell, I heard Fundora versus Earl Spence.
Well, let's see. Let's see who gets Fundora. Obviously, Fundora is being held out, but I like the fight. We were supposed to get Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu, damn, Tim.
I mean, Pond, I don't really think Frank Martin is a hype. I mean, Frank Martin is a good fighter, especially one that started at 16 years old. He's the same motherfucker that dropped Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs. Dropped him off. But he also beat the hell out of Harder Tootin. He beat Harder Tootin well better than Shakur did, actually. And his only loss is Tank Davis. So why is it a hype? It's nothing hype about the man. Like the man beat Rivera. Rivera was ranked number 1. I mean, the man got good fights in there. He just had the bad game plan when it came to Tank. He didn't know if he wanted to go left, right, up, down. And Dr. Key said she was there. She said she felt sorry for that man.
I felt so bad.
She said his family was like, "Get him, Frank! Get him!" Oh, she said after about 3-4 rounds, they stopped talking. She said as them damn body shots start echoing. She said after the shots start echoing, she said the family got quiet as shit. So Key, when Tank started walking them down before he glitched and went up, down, left, right, ABA, what was they doing then when Tank was walking them down?
Everybody was quiet.
They already knew it was coming, didn't they?
Yes. After the 4th round, even I knew. I said, "Oh God." Especially that's when Frank started going into them corners, and that's when I could hear Derek. I heard Derek say, "Stay off of the rope, stay off of the corner." Oh my God. I can't wait for the next Tank Davis fight. That's gonna be so lit.
He said, "Stay off the corner, stay off the roofs."
Man, but my source just texted me they're watching, and they said that Charles Conwell was offered a fight for Boots Ennis, and he turned it down. Damn.
He did what?
Shut up, Upper. Shut up.
Charles Conwell did what?
Shut up, Upper.
I tell you, boy, that shit be aging like 5-1. I told you, Charles Conwell, boy, that nigga there. Charles motherfucking Conwell, always turning down a big fight, but he calling other people out. Why he ain't take that boo fight, Key?
Maybe he was busy, Upper. God.
He was scared. That nigga was scared.
Hey.
That nigga was scared.
There's something there. It's gotta be. Something happened.
Something happened. What happens is he always ducking everybody that comes at him that's in the top 10. That's what happens.
Okay. Well, whatever, Upper. Anyway,
I mean, that's what happens.
Speaking of comeback fight, Amantas Stanionis will be making his ring return in his country, Lithuania, on September 27th.
Who he fighting? Karen Kukadashi?
I have to find out what who is his opponent, but I like it. Go ahead, go back home, fight, get your win back.
Fight against Karen Kukadashi and shit. That'd be a good fight.
Oh my God, that would be actually a great fight. That's a really my mind is
and they both from over there too.
Is he from? I thought Karen. Oh, for some odd reason I thought Karen was Ukrainian or something. Okay.
Nah, he from right over there near Lithuania or somewhere.
Yeah, well, go ahead and make that happen.
Make it for the European Championship.
Oh,
we couldn't do good in America. Let's go get a European chip. Let's go.
Just bogus. Y'all just so bogus. Y'all so bogus.
How? Okay. I think Karen Kukadashi and St. Ennis would be a good fight.
That is actually an excellent fight. That's a really good style matchup, actually.
Exactly. See, but you say I'm bogus.
But to get a European belt though, you know that them belts aren't really that,
Oh, so you're saying that the European belts are inferior?
No, I'm not.
Are you saying that European and England, because England is over in Europe, so are you saying that European belts don't matter?
No, what I'm saying is when we talk about fighters and when I say that they have these intercontinental belts from overseas, y'all always say, "Oh, that ain't nothing." You know what I'm saying? So
No,
are
I
you
be
not?
talking about the intercontinental belts in America. That's what I be talking
No,
about.
no, you be talking about the ones overseas too,
No,
friend.
Xander Zayas had an intercontinental. Virgil had an intercontinental. Interterra Rowley had an intercontinental. I'm
So
talking about
what? And they meant
Americans.
something. But you know for it that you know when it comes to, well, I'm not gonna say no, the Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was gonna
Exactly.
say I can't say that
So
about
they put the
Ukrainians. I
Irish
can't say that
belt.
about Ukrainians. Ukrainians can bang. Can't say that about Ukrainian fighters, but
Ukrainians cannot
Eng-
fucking bang. Every Ukrainian that
Britain,
fight, they fight the same way.
British fighters always get embarrassed by American fighters. Now that is a fact. More than likely, especially if
Unless
a
it's Lennox
Hispanic,
Lewis.
especially
Unless
if
it's
a
Lennox
Hispanic.
Lewis.
Thank you, Upper. But especially if a Hispanic go over there,
But
they
he ain't
get
even
better.
from Britain. Lennox from the island. He just migrated. So we can't even give Great
Shut
Britain
up,
Lennox
Upper.
Lewis. We not even gonna give England Lennox Lewis. Fuck that.
No,
He
I don't,
immigrated.
Marcus. Oh, whatever. Oh no, I don't, Marcus. No, I'm just saying, like when it comes to like them Brit, now I can't say that about Ukraine. Ukrainians got some bangers, and Russians. Some of them Russian fighters is cold too. But something about Britain boxing, British boxers when they come to America or
Oh,
when we go over
you gotta
there,
give the Irish boxers they props too. You gotta give the Irish boxers they props.
is Ricky Hatton Irish?
Not Canelo Alvarez.
Okay, you know what? Bye. I am so done. Is that? Oh my god! I'm thinking you gonna say like.
Man, that nigga is Irish, though.
Oh my
He's
god!
redhead and white. He's Irish.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, they didn't fool me. They was just trying to get the Mexican demographic. Canelo Alvarez is an Irish person that learned that learned Spanish in school.
Whatever. No, he is not.
Okay, they got you fooled.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so speaking of, got me fooled.
If you never
The
watched boxing before, Key, and Canelo Alvarez walked down the street, right? Let's be honest. What would you think he is?
I would think he is something. I would think he is. He mixed up
If you see them green eyes and the red hair, would you call him a
upper.
ginger?
No, because okay, like in my family, like my mother can pass as white. You know what I'm saying?
Your mama ain't got red hair and green eyes.
Yes, she does. My grandmother is a redhead. My mother has red hair, and she has color changing blue, green, and gray eyes.
Okay, well we know where that came from.
So I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Even my cousins, I have cousins. Like we're all,
Well,
we.
my dad's mom is Caucasian. That's why I'm glad you take your dad's side though. But she was Caucasian. She actually does have red hair and green eyes.
So for me, I would know that if I'd be like, okay, because he don't look. I've seen Irish people before. My great grandfather was Irish. So um
Canelo talk like he's a fucking
no, he
leprechaun.
does
I
not.
always thought
He
he was a
speaks
leprechaun.
Hispanic. So when I see Canelo, I would know. I wouldn't think that. I would just I think I probably be like he look.
You wouldn't say where my Lucky
No, I
Charms?
would not say that. Upper. My God. No, I wouldn't. I
All right.
wouldn't, but I will say that he does. You're right. He does not look fully Hispanic. That would throw me off. Yes, but he's not the first Hispanic. Like when I've been to Mexico, Puerto Rico, all those places. There's a lot of Canelos up over there.
I mean, it's a lot of white people in Mexico, just like it's black people in Mexico, just like it's Hispanic people,
Okay.
just like just like it's a lot of white, black, and Spanish people in America. They're called Americans, and in Mexico, Mexico's a country, so they're called Mexicans. Even if they're white and they're in Mexico and they're born, they're Mexicans. But Canelo is an Irish Mexicano. Like, you know how you got Mexican Americans? Canelo is an Irish Mexican. Like, his family is from Ireland. They immigrated to Mexico. I'm dead ass. Like, his family is Irish immigrants, but he was born in Mexico, so he's an Irish Mexican. Just like when you have Mexicans born in America, they Mexican Americans. That's what it
His
is.
first name is
But I still want to know
Raul.
because he was born in
Oh
Mexico.
my God. Oh my God. Rod and
His
bro.
his his granddaddy name was
Thank
Cornwallis.
you, Upper. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you guys so much. I'm so done. Thank you guys for the
I'm being honest though.
geography
It's
history lesson. Thank you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at Sean Paul. He's a white Jamaican.
He's
Shit.
light skinned,
You
Upper.
know,
He is clearly black.
man, Sean Paul's heritage comes from Esau.
Anyway,
I'm just
so
saying.
next up, speaking of fool me once, damn it. The battle of the big babies are done. It's off, Upper. It looks
I
like Big
heard.
Baby Anderson has pulled out of the fight. Now, some people are saying that he suffered an injury. Some people are saying that he's sick. It's there's so many speculation of what's going on with Big Baby.
They said he was
No,
high.
he was not.
They said he was fucking high. And
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, Big Baby Anderson, unfortunately, we will not be seeing the Battle of the Big Babies. I'm loving this because I will not be seeing man boobs all over my television screen. That is amazing.
yeah, DZ, that's what I was saying. DZ, that's what I was saying. It's white Mexicans, black Mexicans, Mexican Mexicans. You feel me? Like it's a country, and you have different demographics in the country. Just like America is like a melting pot. You have all these different races in America. And before we go, can I get two more people to support the grind for the day? Can we get two more people in the Cash App and the PayPal? Support diversity
Upper
in every
echelon.
country.
Upper echelon.
That's what I said, DZ. Is yeah, Mexican is a nationality. Yes, I understand that. Just like there's white Haitians, black Haitians, Spanish Haitians, and French Haitians. Even though I am not gonna say that, but most of the darker ones remain on the island. The lighter ones go over there to the Dominican Republic.
Thank you, Upper. Now, what? Who would you guys like to see to step in? A lot of people are calling on Richard Torres Jr., aka Nacho Libre. That's what I call him because he looks just like that character. Um,
He will beat the shit out of Big Baby. I would love to see that.
really, you think he'll beat up Jarrell Miller?
Jarrell Miller has no fucking power. Yes. Jarrell Miller will get the McStuffins beat out of his McFlurry.
I was thinking, what about Bacole?
I was thinking, what about Torres?
What about Bacole?
Matter of fact, what about Wilder?
Wilder has a fight coming up, Upper. Okay, he's going to Korea or Japan, one of the two. I think. Wilder should be going overseas soon in October, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. Miller block punches with his titty. You know what, Rod? I think Torres Jr. is trash. Lord Pine. All shapes and colors. Yes, DZ, it is. I'm trying to tell him that. Time for Torres to put up or shut up. Ooh, okay. All right. Well, a lot of people are online saying if the big babies are canceled, then it is time for it's time for Richard Torres to step in. Another name that has floated is Bacole, or Bacole. Another one is the one that Bacole fought. What's his name? Rod and Bruce and bruh. What was shoot? What's his name, y'all, that he just fought? The dark skinned guy. What was his name? When Bacoli, the other guy really won, and they gave it a draw a couple months ago. What's his name? Okay, was it O'Kaley? Lawrence O'Kaley? Wasn't that him? Am I wrong? Definitely check me on that. F.A. Yes, I'm sorry. F.A. Ajaba. I said Lawrence O'Kaley. F.A. Ajaba. Yes. That's another name that people are throwing out there. That'll be a good fight for Big Baby Miller. He does, don't he, DZ? He does look like Nacho Libre. I swear to God. When I seen Richard Torres, I'm like, that is Nacho Libre. Oh my goodness. You know what? Slogan. Hater. They probably kick him out of the future Hall of Fame. Whatever slogan. Torres, it's time to take a step up, but I'm not sure if Bob is willing to sacrifice him. Igat would be a good one. But those are the names. So Richard Torres, Bacoli, or FA. Now, those are, those are the ones that the fans are wanting to see when I was scrolling through the comments. They're throwing those names out. Another name that I saw was Big Bang Zhang. I'm not sure if Jarrell Big Baby Miller can get in there with Zhang. I don't know about that one. What do y'all think about that fight? Because I think Zhang IQ would be too much. I don't know about that one. I think it'll look like when Big Baby Miller fought Ruiz last year. Hergovic would be a good opponent. Ooh. You know what? Every time I think of Hergovic now, Bruce, I think about his eye. Remember how big his eye was after that fight? It was like 2 fights ago. Remember? Bruce Gas. Lord Jesus, I was praying for that man eye for days, man. Like, please, Lord, let that man eye go down.
I was like, if it dies, then
You
it
know,
dies.
whatever. What do you think about those names for Big Baby Miller? We got Bacole, F.A., Ajaba.
Bacola, I think he loses the Bacola, F.A. Ajabe, all of them.
Richard Torres.
I don't think Jarrell Miller is not a good fucking
What
fighter.
about Big Bang
The
Jack?
only reason he became, oh man, Zane retires him. Zane fucking retires him. You don't think so?
So I think that's what I said. I said Zhang. I think his IQ would be too much for Miller. I think it'd be too much.
Miller is not shit though. Like people keep giving Miller all this daggone credit. What has he did since he got PED busted? The only thing that was great about him, he was 350 pounds throwing 1,000 punches. Didn't nobody say he had no type of power, none of that shit. Ever since then, motherfucker, a Jit called him out. Everybody called him out. He like, nah. He went up against another fluffy ass nigga in Ruiz, and they had a fluffy battle. Like, come on, man. The nigga trash.
Okay, well,
give me 1 second, Key.
So if you guys were Big Baby Miller, with the fight being, let's count it down. Isn't the fight like 6 weeks away now? Let me see, because we're what today's date, the 8th. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks away. Do you pull out of the fight completely? Cause y'all know how Turkey finna get down. Turkey got his fighters. He got Bacole, he got F.A., he got Ajit. You know what I'm saying? All of them is just waiting. So if you're Big Baby Miller and you've been training for Jared Anderson, Big Baby Anderson for all this time, for the past month or two, and now you got to switch up your whole game plan. You know, you're not gonna want to go against none of them killers that I just named. I don't know, Pon. That's a good question. When you think of garbage, think of big. Oh my God. Jovlev just had a fight canceled. Why not him? That's a good one. I thought he beat Andy. It was a close. It was really hard for me to watch that fight. It was really hard for me to watch that fight. It was a lot going on in that fight. It was just titties everywhere for me and stomach. And you know, that's saying a lot because I like bigger guys. But that right there, I was like, whoa. 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 That was like 800 pounds in the ring, bro. I was like, nah. What did they say he weighed? Like, I think they said Big Baby was like 2 something. I'm like, okay, he look about 350. That was about 700 pounds in the ring. Woo-wee. So I'm kind of like I said, but Big Baby Anderson is a lot more built. Miller just got to get, I don't know. Miller just got to tighten up. I don't know. That was a nasty fight to watch, man. It was a lot of slapping and titty twirling. Right, Ron. It was just a lot. But man, y'all, I don't know. I don't think that he should. I don't think, if we look at the rankings, Big Baby Anderson is number 10 in the IBF. I'm looking for, and Miller is number 6 in the WBA. Interesting. Okay. So he's only ranked in the WBA, and Miller is only ranked in the WBA. So he could potentially look, Martin Bacole, number 4. He could fight Martin Bacole or Philip Herkovic. What about Big Baby Miller versus Philip Herkovic?
That's a fight he might could win.
Yeah.
Because I've been said Herkovic was trash. I call him Herkovich. Call him Philip Hurt that bitch. And shout out to my brother Richie L in the Cash App with the $3 holler, man. Appreciate you, King, for supporting the grind. We just need one more person to support for the day, and we good. One more person to support the grind. But yeah, Herkovich, he sucks.
I mean, that's pretty much the only ones. The rest of them, most of the Conwell lined up, Michael Hunter lined up. Justice
Everybody else smokes him.
Yeah. Okay, what about Frank Sanchez got to fight. I don't know. I don't know who he'll fight. What about Derek Chisora?
Derek Chisora might come out of retirement and beat that nigga ass. Matter of fact, why don't he fight the Juggernaut?
Who is that?
Joe Joyce.
Oh, Upper.
I think Joyce beats him.
Upper, he's been training for Big Baby Anderson. He only got 6 weeks to prepare for a Joe Joyce. Come on, that's mean. Now that's just mean.
Well, Joe has been taking L after L, so Mike gets Joe on a rebound. Oh yeah, Justin Honey would be good.
They waiting for Justice is waiting for his rematch. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
With
where he got knocked out.
So I don't know. What about Frank? No, I think Frank Sanchez got to fight. Damn. Oh, never mind. He can't get in there with FA. Frank Sanchez gonna fight FA Ajaba.
Well, Ajit Caballero need a fight.
Upper, come on, you can't just train for Ajit in 6 weeks. That's a great fighter.
Okay, he was training for Big Baby to show who the real Big Baby was, so he should have been training hard, right?
What about Joseph Parker?
Joseph will smoke that nigga, dog. Joseph smoked Deontay Wilder. Joseph got the cheating win over Big Bang Zane. Joseph Parker stopped, who was that he stopped? Bacole. But Joseph Parker might stop his ass.
Well, to get him, okay. Have y'all heard that Virgil Ortiz's father is trying to get him out of the Boots fight for I think February? We heard it could be I heard January, but it's possible February too, obviously.
So his father
But
trying to get him out the fight.
I don't see that. Like, would you think he would?
So they basically scared of Boots for real. They didn't think Boots was gonna clock their T, huh?
Yeah. You think Virgil scared? No, Hunter Senior? I mean Virgil Ortiz Senior?
I think so. He knows that his son doesn't stand a chance against Virgil. That's why they said that 48 months once before. That man know boxing. He not stupid. He know the Virgil train is over with once it goes up in the boot station. He's probably telling his son, look, why did you say that shit? Keep your fucking mouth shut. You and fucking Oscar. But you know, checks have been put out and cashed. You feel me?
Well, track 327, let's see. They said that they have an agreement to fight him next year. So let's see if they pull through with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if they goes through with it. But dang, Big Baby Miller, you after your best bet was to fight Big Baby Anderson. Honestly, I don't know what other top 10 fighter you can beat besides Herkovic, but I don't know anymore. I don't know. Unfortunately, the battle of the big babies, Big Baby duck Big Baby. Or maybe he got sick or injured. I'm waiting on the details because I'm not sure anymore. Dang. Virgil equals a Romain Villa. Nah, I ain't gonna say that now, Rod. I think Virgil Ortiz is a good fighter. I can't even stunt. I got Virgil Ortiz is a good fighter now. Nah, Rod. I think Virgil. I hmm. Man. Because I want to say, what if Virgil Hart would be the one to trick him? Virgil Hart might. That fight might, man.
It's gonna be hard for a front foot dominant Mexican guy to beat Boots Ennis, especially when Boots got that firepower behind him. We've seen Virgil go down from Mean Machine. We've seen him go down from Boba Chuck. Like, we've seen Virgil go down. And one thing about it, you're not gonna be able to just walk Boots down. Boots is just as big as you. He's just as big as you. So you know it's gonna be problems.
Yeah. I'm looking at the style. I'm visualizing the style matchup. I think Boots may just be a little too explosive for Virgil, man.
It'd be
He
just like
might
the
just be a
Ramon
little
Villa
too.
fight.
I don't know, because I think Virgil Ortiz got more offensive output. He got more weapons. Vila is literally a come forward, throw hands until
Virgil
he
is
gets you.
too.
You feel me? Nah,
Virgil
but
is
Virgil
too.
got some techniques with him though. That
But he's still
Madrimov
coming
fight,
forward.
that Madrimov
He's
fight
still
showed me some things.
he still kept coming forward.
Okay. All right. Well, all right, fine. But he's a good fighter, but I think his style lines up with sound victory for Boots. Yeah. I'm visualizing it, and I think so too. I think Boots just got too many weapons, but I would never compare Virgil to a. I just think that Virgil is a better all around fighter than Romain Villa. But I like Romain Villa. I just don't know if he just ain't been the same since he got out the ring with Boots.
Ramon
Uh,
Villa, the one that fought Rashidi Ellis, he showed us different things, but they still you could sit there and line them up, and they all the same type fighters. William Zepeda, Virgil Ortiz, motherfucking Ramon Villa. The only difference is their power. Arnold Barbosa. The only difference between these fighters are their power. Now, if you want to talk about ones that show difference, Bam Rodriguez, he doesn't show the same wrinkles they show. You feel what I'm saying? But the rest of them, it's the same.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Upper, you got anything else? Well, I don't know what Upper's doing, but I want to thank you guys for coming out. It won't even close not to be sure what the fuss about. I feel you 2 cents. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to us.
Yes,
Shout
salute
out
to
to our
everybody.
playback gang and those that listen to the background. Go ahead up.
Now I said salute to everybody, and I'll catch everybody later on. I'm out.
Yes, and I want to say thank you guys. So shout out to EB Sweat a lot, Mr. Animalistic, Mr. Altruistic, Miss Joette, everybody that listened in the background, D1, all of you guys. Salute to I got you 2 cents. I'm still digging. I'm still getting it. Which one, DZ? Was one the title? Is it a titty fight or a title fight? What you say? But I thank you guys for tuning in with us. I really appreciate it. I'm waiting for 2 cents and DZ to respond. I feel you, Rod. I agree with that as well. Shout out to Brian, the king of the chat, Rod Walker, Marquis, Marcus, Pond. Seth M was in the building. Bruce Gas, Boxing and Jazz. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to his channel. Ashley's Corner, subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to 2 cents channel, Track 327. Bro 6500. Always good to see Hector. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Make sure you guys tune in to 2 cents channel today in a couple hours. She's going to have an all-women panel. I'm going to try to hop up there when I am done wrapping up this. Some things I got to do real quick. So I'm trying to get there 2 cents. Boots and Virgil. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Probably for Virgil's interim title, yes, in February or January. Probably for their interim title. I would assume. But Virgil got to get, if the rumors are true, Virgil got to get past Keith Thurman, and Boots got to get past either Rashidi Ellis or Lima. So let's see how it goes. But thank you guys. I will see y'all on Monday. As always, I'm out.
That smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to strike and guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life.